this signing is to strengthen United's midfield, but also the key thing is to free up Pogba. Dembele walks. He's going. It's the kid. Wednesday. Reports are coming out that the day in which we shall see your boy is Wednesday. Neymar, apparently, per some reports, is going to be revealed as a PSG player on Wednesday. I still don't think this is happening. That's just me. Still don't think it is happening. But reports continue to say that this is real. He's pushing for this move. I've said this many times that if Neymar does this and makes this happen, this is a big boy move. This is a grown man move. And this is something that... Because if he doesn't do this, I'll disrespect him. Then I don't want to see his face ever again. I don't want anybody to mention him. If he does this, I'll shake his hand and I want to talk to him. I want to have a conversation with him. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Yes, financial fair play. Yes, understand it's a lot of money. Yes, I want 17.6% of the transfer fee once that happens. But that's just on the other side, okay? But let's be real here. Well, we are wait. We are wait and we see, because until it's real, until I see him in a PSG jersey, I still don't think it is happening. Because that's how your boy rolls. Now, this is a good segue. Coutinho. Liverpool, he's going. The reason why I say he's going is if a man says, I'm moving, I want to go, if not in this window, whatever, you can't keep him. A manager is a leader of men. He's a general within the dressing room. And he calls the shots. He makes sure that everything is all in order. So the key thing is everybody has got to be pulling in the same direction. That's one of the key components and requirements if you're a manager. So it's very important that every single player, not just in the first team, the whole squad, are all pulling in the same direction. If a guy's mind is already in another club, you can't keep him. I'm sorry, you can't keep him. You can't even... Forget about forcing him to stay. Psychologically, I have to know, are you with my club? If you're not with my club 120%, get out of my club. But we'll also take some cash from you. Name a price, get a good price, and that's it. Because people say... I was talking to... one of my good amigos, a Liverpool guy, and said, look, we can't sell Coutinho because if we sell Coutinho, how can we challenge for the title? By keeping Coutinho, it shows that we're a serious club, serious of challenging for the title. I get that. But I want to remind people, Coutinho is a very good player. He's a very good player. He's not a great player. This might be an unpopular view. Mane. Sorry, I keep on... So yeah, Mane, because I keep on getting confused between Mane and Sane. Sadio Jeremiah Mane is better than Coutinho. He is. He's better than Coutinho. I don't care what anyone says. Sadio Mane is better than Coutinho. Because he's far more dynamic. And when he was missing, you saw how much Liverpool suffered. As long as Mane is there, that's all that matters. That is all that matters. So name a good price, but also the reason why this was a good segue, I just read online. Yes, Twitter. Yes, that's the only thing I bloody use because Gold.com is crap. Bleacher Report is okay. Neymar says that, again, this is reporting, but let me just still comment on it, that if he moves to PSG, he wants your boy Coutinho to join him. That's a gangster move. That's a gangster move. But I do think that for Coutinho, he works in Barcelona. He's not the player that Barcelona need. They need a Xavi, they need a Verratti. But Coutinho, I can see him working really well in how Barcelona play. I can see him really... Because he'll need to adjust his game, because remember, the Barcelona system is a bit more slower and less frantic than the far more direct, high-pace, high-energy club system, which is actually very similar to the Rodgers system as well. But I just think that he would be able to readjust himself, and I think it would add a very interesting attacking dynamic in the number 10 position for Barcelona. Again, you know that Messi, he does what he does. The cannonball is there, but I just do think that it will give them a different dimension, because I think at times for Barcelona they were like, okay, what do we do here? And I think Coutinho just gives a fresh eye into it. And I think that's always what you need in an attack. Somebody that can see a pass that no one sees, take a shot that no one sees, and just offers a new way into looking at how to break down a defense or to get a goal, or to create a chance that could lead to a goal. Big news, Matic. He's now signed for United. Uncle Moo. On the face of it, who gives a crap? I mean, who the hell is Matic? Okay, wow, he's got an amazing goal in the FA Cup final, but who is he? What? Serbia? Okay. No offense to my Serbian people. Serbanio. It's a utility signing. It's a functional signing. Check this out. Dab, Rick Herrera, and your boy Titch. Now, if you got a midfield of that three, it frees off Pogba. Because Titch will be like, yo, Dab, I've got the midfield covered here. I'm the anchor in this midfield. Dab, do your thing. You want to come and defend with me? Fine. You want to go for the attack? Fine. I've got this covered. I'm the anchor here. Because for me, I think Uncle Mo should have gone for William Carvalho. William Carvalho is a really, really good central midfielder, but in the sense of an anchor. Remember, the different kinds of midfielders. You've got your attacking midfielder, you've got your defensive midfielder, you've got your all-encompassing central midfielder, then you've got your anchor. And I think the anchors are like your Riquelme, your William Carvalho, and your Titch. And those are very, very important midfielders to have, where they're like a sponge and an ever-present presence within the midfield. Because you don't want those guys to... Because again, for Titch, I don't want you to attacking, bro. You won't go up and defend, but you must always be in that middle of that damn pitch. So if anybody's in trouble, they know that hit it into the middle and we can recycle that ball. So I do think that this signing is to strengthen United's midfield, but also the key thing is to free up Pogba. Because Pogba was at his best, especially at Juventus, when he was freed up and he didn't have to have too many duties in midfield. So by Titch coming in here, I think this is to really get the best out of a Paul Pogba, especially in an attacking sense. So let's keep with Barcelona. Let's keep with Barcelona. Well, we're hearing two crowds. We're hearing Usman and Paulo. Dybala and Dembele both linked in with Barcelona. Dybala, Barcelona fans tell me, I don't know how that works. Dembele works. I think Dembele is a very important thing to have, because what he gives you is width and a threat out wide, which is very important, because we're doing Barcelona, those guys, they can rip through guys through the middle. But what they've been missing is what Dani Alves gave them. Something out where, okay, it's congested in the middle, what can we do out wide? But let's just have a guy who is a natural winger, not this kind of full winger, like a false winger, like, hey, I'm a winger, but really I'm coming in on the inside, so therefore I'm making the whole width useless. The guy who says, you know what? I ride on the wing. I put in crosses. I get to the byline. I ride. That's what your boy Usman can give you. He's still rough around the edges. He can still improve, but the guy's quality, the guy's legit, the guy is extremely good. I don't think Dybala works. I think Dybala is in the right club at events, and I just do not think that works for him. But if the deal is real, 100% Dembele should take that move to Barcelona, because I think he will really flourish there, especially if Valverde can really, smooth out the edges. Because if you smooth out the edges, you have a quality player. But Dybala, I'm envisioning it strategically and tactically, and I just do not see how that works. Drinkwater. Not to drink malt. Drinkwater. Excuse me? I don't mean to be rude, but what? But I say that. That's the easy thing to do, like drink water, and then drink water. What about drink beer? What about drink blood? I'm not a vampire. Well, only on Sundays. Lichtsteiner. Who the hell is that? Conte likes thugs. He's got his flair players, he's got his different role players, but he likes thugs. And what I mean by thugs are those guys that do the hard work, that get the nitty-gritty, that know how to put a tackling and can bring up his physicality. When Conte was a player, he was a thug. He was a thug-out kind of player. And thugs help the squad. Like an Ambrosini, like a Gattuso, those guys who, were in for a war or trying to make it happen. That's what the Drinkwater can give you, because the guy can give you that real grittiness and that graftness. So I think what the Drinkwater signing is squad, depth. Similar to Matic, although he's not as good as Matic, it's about a utility signing, a useful signing, and just to add a bit more weight and a bit more meat to the flair within your team. So again, with these signings, it doesn't have to be a big name. It doesn't always have to be a Morata. It's better to have the right signing than a big signing who's a flop. That's the key thing. And lastly, John Terry has been cleared for John Terry and Chelsea have been cleared for their very controversial substitution. As you well know, John Terry got subbed, and then there was this massive parade of him being brought up because that was his last game at Stamford Bridge, and people, I think there were some very weird, suspicious betting patterns coinciding with that. And I'm like, first of all, it was you can't have that in a proper match. Yes, John Terry has been a loyal servant to Chelsea and has done much for them. He's an adulterer and a racist. But you can't do that in a full Premier League match. Have a testimonial. That's what Carrick did. Speaking of Carrick, I didn't know the guy was 36 going on to 37. He needs to retire. I'm sorry. You can't have a guy that's old playing in the Premier League first team. Sorry. So Mourinho, I love you, but sorry, that's not happening on my watch. So they've been cleared from it. But are you sure nobody had an insight into that incident, placed a bet, and got paid for it? I think someone got paid a lot from it. So them being cleared, fair enough, it's fine. Maybe there was no wrongdoing on their part, but I want to know who placed the bet on that. Let it give me 50%. If Neymar isn't a PSG player by the end of this week, I'm never talking about this issue again, and I'm never going to discuss Neymar again. And my respect from him will wane. Barcelona, I know it won't happen. Get Verratti. Try and sort out a deal with PSG to get Verratti. Because if Barcelona gets Verratti, they get Dembele, they can very easily survive without your boy Neymar. Peace out, stay true, and I'm begging you, please, stay black.